way I got into wrestling was I've always been a fan. If you ask me personally, honestly, I think I've was always meant to get into wrestling. But I took a couple detours along the way. I went to college, tried to focus on my education first. And after I graduated, I was thinking about what I really wanted to do with my life, and wrestling was the obvious answer. So I found the closest, best school, and I found my home. So I got my degree in psychobiology, Bachelor's of Science. I wouldn't trade my years at UCLA for anything. I learned a lot, and it helped me grow as a person. The Precious before college wouldn't have made it in this business, I don't think. So having that time to grow and mature, that was good for me. The moment I fell in love with wrestling, it's always hard because it feels like everybody has that like one match, you know, they can come to, like Kurt versus Eddie, something like that, you know? And for me, I just remember the feeling of sitting with my family and we're all watching The Undertaker come out, hearing the gong, and that feeling as a kid being all excited and looking around at my family and be like, you see this? You see what's happening? I've always held on to that feeling, and nothing else has ever made me feel that way. I realized the reason I wanted to do that was to give that feeling to everybody else, because I feel like it's irreplaceable. That feeling you give a kid, or if you can give it to an adult, that's even better. I just want to spread that feeling, because there's nothing like wrestling. Walking into Knokx Pro for the first time, at first there was that trepidation, you know, it's new environment, and wrestling's always been this larger than life entity to me. So I was walking in, I was like, I'm gonna step into the world of wrestlers. Like, do I belong here? So there was that fear of looking around and seeing these dudes going on the top rope and doing triple lip flips and all that. And I was like, uh-oh, is this my place? Like, can I hang? Can I do this? And after I got over that feeling, it was like, okay, I gotta do this. I have to hang. I want to hang. And having the desire to, I finally felt like I found my place, being surrounded by a bunch of people who love the same stuff as I do, who loved wrestling like I do. Because wrestling can be so niche, and finding people who love it with the same amount of passion can be hard. And at Knokx Pro, that's exactly what I found. Everybody here has that passion, that drive, that determination, and it just made coming into the wrestling business itself almost feel seamless. I love that Knokx Pro is about family first. It's each one teach one. We turn around, we help each other. We leave egos at the door, because you can find egos everywhere. But here it's about lifting each other up, doing our best, and turning around and doing the same thing for the next person who comes up. And that's a quality you won't find at most schools. There's something so wholesome about it that I'm so lucky to be a part of. Because without that guidance, I don't know where I'd be. My goal in wrestling, honestly, I want to wrestle all the time. I want to make a living wrestling. I want this to be my life. I would love to be able to travel the world. I would love to get signed one day, but my main focus is making sure that wrestling becomes my life, because I feel like it already is. And I want that to reflect in everything I do. PJ Laurie is known for aggression, coming in and getting business done. I'm not about wasting time. I get in there, I show everybody what I'm about. I don't apologize for what I do in there. I don't apologize for how I come off, because I'm here for a reason. I'm here to get business done. So if there's one thing to say about Madame PJ Laurie, she gets it done in the ring. I talk about destiny. That belt belongs to me. J-Rod can hold it as long as she can keep it on her shoulder. The weight of it is weighing her down. It does not belong to her. It belongs to me. You look at it, it doesn't fit on her. That belt is mine. So the plan is to let destiny take its course, because it will be me against J-Rod one of these days, and I will take back what is mine. I promise you that.
WWT Presents.